with a smile. So, this one is pretty interesting. I actually have found this article, and it just kind of rings true with some of the things that I think I said in yesterday's video of the best way to check the boxes on your prepper goals is to um, become financially prepared for disasters, pay off all your debts, get a savings account, and invest in things. And I found this article. It's from Investopedia.com, and it kind of gives an outline on, you know, some correlations into like the prepper mindset of obviously being able to, you know, we're looking for assets with intrinsic value in case shit hits the fan as far as, an economic collapse, gold, silver, um, hard assets, right? But interestingly enough, there's a lot of prepping communities that are starting to move into, cryptocurrencies as a store of wealth, um, and obviously for some asset allocation to be able to use that as an investment tool to pull funds from. And I can't remember who it was the other day, but I saw some prepper. I think her name was Prepper Nanny or something like that. She had dropped like 12,000 bucks into, or 1,200 bucks into some crypto, and forgot about it, and looked the other day and it was up to 38,000. She pulled it out, did, the 10% tithings, and I believe in that stuff. I think it's legit. The tithings they're real. Anyhow, this article that I found is called it's called "As Doomsday Prepping Goes Mainstream, Preppers Push Beyond Bunkers, Bullets, and Bitcoin." Millions of Americans thinks Millions of Americans think it's not enough to prepare for emergencies like storms, fires, quakes, and power outages that have become all too normal in an era of climate change. Doomsday prepping has become a bona fide area of investing, with experts putting the average annual growth of the survivalist sector at over 7% until 2030, and some 20 million Americans now identifying as preppers, about the size of the entire states of New York. And these numbers are sourced from FEMA. So this whole article goes over how they've been able to track these numbers through, one of our favorite stores for prepping, Costco. When Costco decided to start selling gold, they basically sell out within hours. So um, you're getting a lot more of the prepared mindset individuals, whether they label themselves as preppers or not. Um, you know, they're starting to look beyond the norm. And as far as cryptocurrency goes, there's a there's been some Reddits that I've been in that is, obviously if you're going to use cryptocurrency, it's got to be a short-term thing because, we all know that there's probably going to be an EMP. There's going to be some solar storm that's going to, wipe out all power, and that digital asset is going to be worth nothing, right, in the end of the day. But I've been able to use it here recently. Like, I've just kind of gotten into this, and I can see that I can, as long as you invest wisely and know that there's risk involved, but do some research onto some of these cryptos. They're basically the same as stocks. Each crypto represents a company or a project that has a goal in mind and a use case for their project. And so I'm starting to see, like, today, Donald Trump comes out and issues an executive order stating that, they want more clarification for the regulations upon, all the crypto classes and ETFs as well. And you're starting to see, I mean, this is getting more mainstream, definitely more mainstream. And with that, these larger banking institutions and companies and world worldwide, like, countries are around the world are starting to come in on this and, like, yeah, we're going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And you almost have to ask yourself, do they know something that we don't? Like, do they know? I don't know. my mind goes obviously to like the sky is falling potentially. Like, is there going to be a worldwide economic collapse for some reason that they're hedging their bets outside of their current currency, their main asset class, into a digital currency? Or is this one more step towards the direction of, a one world currency, right? It says in the Bible, these things too shall come to pass, but need to happen. So I wonder about that. I find this article super interesting. So one more. The rise in prepper investing has led some financial firms to create specialized ETFs targeting catastrophic scenarios, sometimes called black swan funds. For instance, the Atlas American Fund focuses on assets like gold, inflation protected securities, food commodities, and real estate investment trusts. The founder, Nouriel Roubini, renowned for forecasting the 2008 financial crisis and an advocate of preparing for a polycrisis, which is a convergence of economic, geopolitical, and environmental risks, argues these will perform well during periods of high inflation and market volatility. While these funds offer a more mainstream way to adopt prepper investment strategies, they still face the same fundamental challenge: predicting exactly which assets will matter in a true crisis. So, I should say that obviously I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Um, and if you are going to get into the crypto game or any type of investment strategy, know that it's risky and that you could lose everything. But right now, we are like in the beginning of this worldwide and banking institution adoption. The changing of the guard, I feel like, is about to take place. You're having a lot of, what do they call it? Age of Aquarius. Everything in the dark is coming to light. Like just like today, JFK assassination, MLK, all that stuff's going to be declassified so that everyone knows about it. Just, I feel like there's a lot of things all changing so quickly at once. And if you guys have goals for things that you need capital for your prepping journey, to check those boxes, I think you can get in for very, very cheap. There's a coin that I bought for like it wasn't even a penny, and I think I've made almost $800 on it today. And today it went up huge, and I think it was because Donald Trump is calling for all this regulation clarity on cryptos. You're seeing Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, all the big dogs start to get into these cryptos, and they're trying to prioritize certain asset classes of ETFs for people like us, for preppers. I think it's beautiful. It's amazing. Anyways, if you found any of this helpful, if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. It helps me out. It's free, doesn't cost any money. And we will see you next time. Have a good day, guys.